Hello everyone, this is Dolls Will Be Dolls or Dolls of Dynasty, better known as Tasha. Anyway, as you see, I have two dolls here. So when you look to the one on the left, right here, I love her face. And when you look to the one on the right, I love her face also. But what I plan to do is I'm planning to head swap, okay? Because I want to create me a Normani doll. Now we all know of the singer Normani. She used to be with the group called Fifth Harmony, and I want me a Normani doll. This girl, when I tell you she's on fire, she's on fire. Everybody is loving her. So I just want to customize a Normani doll, but I'm going to use these two dolls to create her. I'm going to use this doll right here for the made to move body, because I need to be able to dance. Normani is a fabulous dancer, along as she's a fabulous singer, and I want to use her face. She's more, her complexion, maybe this doll right here is a little darker than Normani, but I'm going to use her body. So as you can see, the skin tone is slightly different, slightly, not that much of a difference, but I'm going to be using these two dolls to create Normani. Now, being that the dolls skin tones are slightly different, one is a little darker, one is a little lighter, I decided I'm gonna use a little bit of paint, Apple Baron, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this paint to the doll's skin, just so that I can make her complexion maybe just a little more browner. So I'm gonna add these paints, I'm gonna mix them. Sorry, my light, I told you guys, both of my lights broke, so I'm only working with two lights here. And I'm doing the best that I can. So yeah, I'm going to use those three paints and I'm going to mix them. I am going to use this doll head. She's still in the plastic, as you can see. I had to pick up my camera and hold it myself because I had it on a stand, but it just don't allow me to do what I want. So I'm going to use her head to put on this made to move body, okay, because this way she will have some real articulation. And if I ever wanted to use this Normani doll custom that I'm trying to make and I want to dance her, I'll be able to. I won't be able to dance her on a body like this, which I love. The painted on bathing suit is pretty, but it's not going to, it will defeat the purpose of the type of doll that I want, because you know I like musical things and I love my dolls to dance. So I really need this body, and like I showed you, I'm going to use the paint just to maybe lighten the skin just a little bit, just to match her. I don't think it'll be that much of a difference, just a little bit. I'm going to give it a try. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, so now I have her. She's not completely out of the box. You can still see her in the packaging a little bit, but I just wanted to show you her full body. So she's not an articulated doll. And there's her feet. Okay, so yeah, she's beautiful though. I really love her face. I'm not going to do anything to her face. I'm going to leave it as it is, because to do a face paint, you know, you need you gotta have I'm not going to be repainting her face. Her face is pretty as it is. To do a face paint, I gotta have Mr. Super Clear, and I gotta have my pencils, which I do have those things, but guys, I am really terrible at doing face paints. I don't know if some of you remember, I did Javon face over, and he didn't look anything like Javon anymore. So guys, now you see that I have my clear glass bowl, and I'm going to pour some water into it, and I'm going to dip the doll head so I can remove their heads and swap bodies. I'm just going to put some hot water in there, just enough to dip her head. Okay, that's good. I'm going to stop that, put it down, and I'm going to start with this girl right here. So I'm going to dip her head in the water. I should have removed her clothes. I didn't. Okay, here we go. and you just immerse it in the water. So they say for a few seconds, so it can be easily to remove. I know another doll, a YouTuber. I think her name is Poppin' Atelier. She used a blow dryer. She said she doesn't bother using the water with the bowl. She feels it's a waste of time, and actually she does. She get it done really fast. So you know, I got her head in the water. I just feel like we're hurting the dolls, but of course we're not. So I'm just letting it sit there for a little bit, and then this way I should be able to pop her head off without breaking the neck peg. I don't know how many neck pegs that I broke doing this. And come on now, we all know these dolls can be costly. Depending on where you get them, you paying $15 to $30 for them, sometimes even more, especially for a made to move doll. Okay, so I think that should be good enough. I did it more than a few seconds, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just moving her out of the water, and I'm gonna dry her off and take her head off. And I'm just using like a paper towel. I didn't have my rag with me. So I'm just gonna use this, and this should easily remove her head, okay? There we go. And I'm going to remove it. And look, it does help. So boiling the water is good. It helps to remove it easily. Just take your time so that you don't pop the neck peg. It's coming off. It's coming off. Let me take my time because I'm trying to see what I'm doing through the camera also. Okay. And it's getting there. As you can see. You see that? You can see it. Okay. Almost there. And it's off. Took it off without ruining the neck peg. And here she goes. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other doll, which is this doll right here, and I'm going to immerse her head in the water. Okay, doll number 2. The crazy thing that I used to do, sorry, I'm cooking. Yes, I'm in here cooking. The crazy thing that I used to do, I used to just pop their heads off. I didn't have sense enough to realize that you can't do that. Because when I saw people saying, oh, you can just switch their heads out, I didn't realize that you had to do stuff like this. But sometimes I was successful where I took their heads off and I didn't mess up the neck peg. But yeah, quite a few times I did. So let's just let her head maybe sit a little longer, because the water may be not as hot when I first did the first doll. And the reason why I actually showed, because I know sometimes people want to see how do you do that, although there are a ton of videos that show you how to do this. Okay guys, I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, this is what the second neck peg looked like. It's slightly different. And it was this doll head right here. Sorry. Excuse me. This was the doll head that I removed that from. So let's get to business. Okay, so now I am going to put this doll head onto this neck peg. Okay, so wish me luck. And here we go. Let's see how this fits. It might be a little wobbly, and as you can see, let me just push. Okay, it's on, and this is what she looks like. Now, as I said before, I knew that the skin tone was different. In the light, you really can see the difference, but I mean, the skin is still brown. It's just that her face is lighter than her body, so I will try to touch up on the body with some paint. Okay, so let's just get to business. Okay guys, I'm back. So as you can see, I placed the dolls on their heads. I placed the doll heads on their body, and as you can see, the skin tone is off. I mean, she's on the made to move body. Sorry about the nudity, but I mean, how are you gonna see what I'm doing? So yeah, you can see here her skin, her face is actually lighter than the body. So what I'll do is I'm gonna take some of these paints that I have here that I showed you. I'm gonna use some of these and I'm gonna mix them, right? You have yellow, you have a red, oops, excuse me, you have red, and you have this color. I'm not sure what color this is. Raw sienna. So I'm gonna mix these three colors and I'm gonna try to get her body to sort of match her face, but I'm going to lightly paint it. I'm not gonna put too much, just highlight it a little bit, okay? So as you can see, I put the head on this body and you can definitely see the difference. I'm sorry, the lighting is just off. You can see the difference in the skin tone. You can see it. Okay, here we go. You see her face is darker, but when the light kicks in, it almost looks like it can match. But over here, it's more noticeable with the lighter face and a darker body. With the darker face and the lighter body, it doesn't seem to be noticed that much. But I guess with the proper lighting, you will notice it. So, okay, so I'm going to get to it. So guys, as you can see, I'm going to take my three paints and I'm going to put them on some plastic just to mix them with a paintbrush. So guys, as you can see, here are the paints. So guys, here are the paints. I put some red, I put yellow, and the raw sienna. I'm gonna try to mix them to see if I can kind of match the body with the face. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I also found me some black acrylic paint and I felt like I had to add a little black. So I'm gonna come back once I mix it because I can't do it on camera. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, I just added some of the acrylic paint to her neck. As you can see here, I mixed the colors. I had to put black, red, yellow, and raw sienna. And I just mixed them in till I can find a pretty decent match. So I'm just gonna continue with it. I can't do it on camera. I'm just gonna slightly brush it against her skin. I'm not expecting to cover her full body in this color because, you know, it might look a little weird and then I don't know, it's gonna dry off, but I just want it for this custom. Okay, thank you. So guys, you see I'm still coloring her skin with the acrylic paint. I think it looks pretty good. It's a little blotchy. I'm gonna try to smooth it out. You know, I did it in her upper chest area, as you can see, and I didn't get her back yet. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going and then I'll come back when I'm finished. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, so I'm back. So okay, you see that I showed you the paints that I was gonna try to put on her skin. It didn't turn out right. It was cracking, so that's embarrassing. So I kind of took a nap and I'm up now. I might have went to sleep for about 2 hours and now I'm up and I'm still trying to tackle this. So the next idea I had was to use my Prismer. Let me show you right. These are called, they're markers, and these are Prismacolor markers. So I'm gonna take these and rub them onto her skin and just give her like some type of skin tone. I already started with a marker. The marker I wanted to use, which would have been, this one would have been perfect. This one right here, this color, Prismacolor marker. And they go by numbers. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's close. I'm so sorry you can't see it. But this number is, it's PB65. That's the color I wanted to use to mark on her skin. I think that would have helped kind of match with her face skin tone. So I have this orange one that I'm going to use because my markers are dried out. If you don't put the top on them, they will dry out. So this yellow orange I'm going to use on her skin just to try to see if I can match it with her face a little bit, because as you can see, her face and her neck, her face and her body is different, the skin color. I know it doesn't really make that much of a deal because she's a doll, but I really want to match it perfectly, and it doesn't match the body that I have Lisa on. Lisa's skin tone for her body is too light. I can show you. So there you have it. There's Lisa. Although Lisa is very brown like her, it just seems like Lisa undertones were brighter, you know how some people be brown skinned, but some of us, our undertones are different. So with this doll and this doll, like, her undertones are different to me. They're brighter. Her undertones are, to me, they look darker. So I just thought that this skin tone didn't look right on her body. It was too light. I just thought it was too light. I know I could give it a try, but I just thought it was just a little too light. I think it's too light for Lisa too, but we'll see. I know I'm just brainstorming. Sorry about the phone in the corner. I'm just really trying to figure it out. But if you look at it, Lisa has brighter, her tone is brighter. Lord, I can't even talk right. Okay, so let me just get to it. So I'm back, and I have my Prismacolor marker, which is the yellow orange, and I'm gonna just try to brush it on her skin just to give her some highlights. It's not gonna look exactly like her face, but just to give her some highlights on her skin, okay, to kind of make it look like it matches. Okay, I'm gonna finish and then I'll come back and show you. Okay guys, so this is my Normani doll. I mean, she doesn't look exactly like Normani, but she's beautiful like Normani. So as you can see, I took the marker, the yellow-orange Prismacolor marker, and I brushed it against her skin. And it didn't lighten up that much, but it does have a little bit of highlights to it. Just a little bit. Because I tried to put paint, and sometimes it's just the way black girls look. Sometimes the face may be a little lighter than the body. It happens. That's just soap that you see when I was trying to clean her. So this is what she looks like, and the good thing is gonna be the fact that she's articulated, and I can dance her. She can be like the Normani character, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna have to make a part 2 because this video is extremely long. I didn't expect for it to be this long, but when you're trying to do several things, it ends up being like this. So I'm not gonna face paint her, nope. Maybe someone else will do that knows how to, but her face is too beautiful. I don't want to mess this doll face up. And yep, so this is her. So just stay tuned for part 2, and thanks for watching. Bye.